My name is Andrea Larsen, and I quilt with clay. Growing up, my grandma always had a quilt top stretched in the living room, and it was a busy household with a lot of people coming in and out, and anybody who came over had to stop and put at least one stitch in the quilt. And it didn't matter how young they were, how inadequate they felt, she felt like every person was important and she wanted everyone to contribute. And I love that she did that. It just emphasized the fact that she felt like everyone really mattered. Everyone needed to put a stitch in. It didn't matter. She wanted everyone to be a part of it, and it didn't have to be perfect. When I was older, my grandma taught me how to quilt, and she drilled contrast, contrast, contrast into my head. She wanted the pattern, color, and size of everything to be different, because that would bring out the beauty in the overall pattern in the quilt. And I started thinking about that again in 2020. Our world entered a scary phase that we're still in of really black and white thinking, and during that time I did a lot of thinking about race and about the injustices in our society. And as a Mexican American woman and a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints living in the South, I know what it's like to feel different, to feel the sting of ignorant or mean comments about my race or religion. But because I passed for white, I haven't really experienced what many people of color experience every day, and I really wanted to understand that more and to be a part of the solution. One of the best things about being Mexican is the dreams. I had a great dream about, I was a group of 7 and we were potters. We were sitting around a table working on a set of nesting bowls, and we had this impossible clay that we had to figure out how to mix. And everybody at the table was a different age, gender, race. We weren't communicating with each other. I had my one friend to the left of me who was a black man. Neither of us were getting it. The others were ahead of us. I kind of put my head down and started figuring it out. I finally got it. And when I lifted up my head and turned to look for him, he was gone. And I was really worried because I knew that we could not finish this project without him, and it felt important. And I went after him, and that's when I woke up not knowing if I had found him, and just, it left me with this, I guess, bittersweet knowledge that we need each other. And that's what this body of work is about. It's about contrast. It's, I guess, an ode to contrast, essentially. Working side by side, people completely different from each other. We don't have to change and homogenize to be exactly like each other. We can appreciate the good, and we can bring out the good in each other. It celebrates the beauty of opposites. That's what this body of work is about.